Hello and welcome to another video of the channel. It's a very good morning today. I've got coffee, so if you've got coffee, you're having a good morning. So coffee can sort like pretty much any problem out. So it's a pleasure to be here, shooting this video. And today we're going to talk about a very relevant topic that is often neglected, by a lot of people. It's basically concepts of confidence. So confidence is a very important thing. We know that is often neglected, so we need to talk about it, right? So this is not going to be an English lesson. This is not going to be like a language lesson. This is just going to be like a life lesson, I guess. I don't know. We're just going to talk about something that people should work on, I guess, as like, a general sort of rule. So this is what we're going to explore today. I'm going to use like my personal, story or my personal experience with confidence. This is what we're going to do. Hopefully this is going to be helpful, to a lot of people that suffer with like lack of confidence and stuff, because it can be a very, very, big problem in your life if you don't address it properly. So first of all, I think we need to, ask a very important question. And this question is, why is it important to be confident? Okay, so we know that it's, instinctively, I guess we know that it's important to be confident, but why is it that it's so important? Why is it so important? And I guess this is a very relevant question, to be asked. And, in my personal opinion, I think that confidence is going to make everything easier for you in your life. So, we need to socialize to a lot of people, with a lot of people, right? We need to socialize, we need to interact with a lot of people. We're constantly chatting to people, we're constantly talking to people, we're constantly having to put ourselves out there and talk to a whole bunch of different people. It's not only about like talking to one type of person or exclusively, but we need to interact with a bunch of people, Just think about like business, think about it working in general, like having your own business and stuff like that. You need to talk to, a lot of different people basically. This is just a requirement, isn't it? You can't escape it. So I think it's important, to address this problem with confidence, because if you're very confident, talking to people is going to be very easy for you. You're going to have no problems whatsoever talking to people if you're very confident. Chances that people are going to like you are a lot higher, This is super, super cool, isn't it? Because life is going to be a lot easier. I mean, if you've got confidence to socialize and talk to pretty much anyone, imagine how easy your life is going to be. You're going to have no problems whatsoever. So that is reason number one, And I think reason number two, like in my personal opinion, is because everything that, you do in your life is basically depending on how confident you are. So even if you think about like a personal project that you've got, if you're not very confident, you're going to be constantly doubting yourself. You're going to be constantly like, oh, can I do this? Is it possible for me to do this? I don't know if I'm capable. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I've got like enough knowledge or enough, capacity to do this, to pull this off. And this is another important thing to address, because it's going to limit your options in so many ways, right? It's going to limit your options in so many ways. And you're going to have a limited amount of options to choose from because you don't have enough confidence to do whatever you want to do. So even for personal projects, I think it's important to address this, thing about confidence, because you're going to have so many different options if you're confident, because you're going to believe it, you're going to believe that you can do that. You're going to believe that you can pull it off, and then you're going to try to do it. Even if you fail, if you're confident enough, you're probably not going to care too much about it. You're just going to carry on. You're just going to try something else. You're just going to try it again. I don't know. You're going to do something with it. So it's super important to be confident. So now that this is out of the way, now that importance of being confident is out of the way, let's talk about my own personal experience. I am an English teacher, so I've been teaching for quite a long time. I've been teaching for 4 or 5 years. It's not quite a long time, but it is a bit of time, right? So 4 or 5 years. Usually people who have class with me, they think that I've always been a very confident person because of the way that I teach. They usually think that I've always been like that. They think that I've always been able to socialize. They think that I've always been able to talk to people like we had a problem. They think that this has always been easy for me. And that couldn't be further from truth, because growing up, I was a very, very shy kid, a very shy teenager. And I've always been like, a sort of a shy person. I've had to work very, very hard to become more confident, and it's been a massive part of my life, because now I need it, for what I do for a living, because I teach, so I need to be confident. And this is this is crucial, for what I do, because I've got to talk to people, and people are expecting me to be confident. They're expecting me to come across as a friendly person, as a confident person, or as a funny person, or they look for this sort of confidence when you talk to a teacher, right? So there's something that I've got to do. There's actually a requirement for me to make money. I've had to work very, very hard on it, and I think, being a shy kid, because I remember when I was a kid, I was so shy that my life was so, it was so hard to socialize. It was just unbelievable. I remember being at home, on a Saturday night, for example, then my mum wouldn't want to cook. She would be like, oh, I don't want to cook today because, I've worked very hard, so I don't actually want to do this. I don't want to cook. So, let's order a pizza. And then my dad would be like, we need to order a pizza, but I've got to take a shower, so you're going to have to order a pizza. I would be thinking to myself, oh my God, I'm going to have to order a pizza, I'm going to have to speak on the phone. This is going to be so hard. I'm going to have to talk to a person, I'm going to have to order a pizza. I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do. I would be sweating, I would be stuttering, I would be so anxious, I would be on the verge of having a heart attack. I'm not even kidding. And this has been this actually it happened for a long period of time. Even in school, socializing and making friends were always very, very hard for me. So I ended up only having a handful of friends, and that because I had trouble socializing, talking to people, and that, and it'd be very, very complicated for me to do that. So this, was a limiting factor in life, in past. I used to even, and it got to a point where even going out were difficult. Even going out and talking to people were difficult. Even going out and socializing were very, very complicated. So I decided, I thought, about it, and then I decided that I needed to work on it. And then, coincidentally enough, I got this opportunity of being a teacher. And then at first, I thought to myself, this is never going to work. This is never going to work. I mean, I'm a very shy person. I've got to teach, so I'm going to have to talk to people. I'm going to have to do a lot of stuff. I'm not even capable of speaking on the phone to order a pizza. How am I going to be able to talk to students and give class and that? How am I going to do that? It's going to be impossible, isn't it? I thought about saying no. I thought my first instinct told me you've got to say no because it's not going to be possible. You're not going to pull this off. You're going to fail. But then I thought to myself this is great. This is probably the best opportunity that I'm ever going to have to become more confident. I've got to embrace it. If I fail, so be it. I'd rather try and fail than not try at all. So I decided to give it a go, and I started talking to people, obviously, because I needed to teach. And I started, every single day I would set a challenge. Today I'm going to try to be a little bit more friendly. I'm going to try to be a little bit more relaxed. And I started creating those little challenges and just taking it very easy and taking it slowly and stuff, and just trying to build it up slowly over time. Just sticking, to this idea of trying to better my confidence. Today I'm going to try to do this. Today I'm going to try to talk to people a little bit more. Today I'm going to try to do, today I'm going to try to just smile a little bit more, or to be a little bit more relaxed, or to, I don't know, tell a joke. And I started challenging myself, and I started seeing very, very good progress, to a point where it started becoming easy, and it started actually becoming fun. And I was having fun, challenging myself. I was this is great. I'm challenging myself. I'm making money out of it. I'm getting better. I'm improving, my confidence. This is fantastic. I mean, this is brilliant. I want to do this, So I started, doing this more and more, and I saw great results. I started becoming more confident. I started becoming better at socializing. And today, because I talk to a lot of people and because I challenge myself, I feel I'm a much more confident person. So I feel I can go out and talk to people. I feel I can go out and socialize. Not a problem. I can talk to a person that I've never seen in my life. And in past, this used to be a nightmare. It used to be a very complicated thing to do. I used to be oh my God, I'm going to have to talk to this person. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to die. I don't know. I really don't know. And today, I feel it's a lot better. So this is there is this myth that you're going to be born as a confident person, and if you're not born as a confident person, then you're never going to be confident in your life. Confidence is something that you acquire over time, and in order to acquire confidence, you're going to have to put yourself out there and talk to people a lot more often. You're going to have to risk it, and it's not going to be fun at first. It's going to be a bit scary because you're going to be doubting yourself, because this is what people that are not confident enough do. They doubt themselves, and then they end up not doing what they need to do because they don't have enough confidence to do that. So you're going to be doubting yourself, but then you've got to push through it. And if you push through it, and if you start talking to people more often, you're going to see great results. You're going to make so much progress, and you're going to look at yourself, and you're going to see that your life is a lot better now because you've got so many other options. You've got so many things that you could be doing. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be great, right? So I'd encourage everybody to experience that, to try that. If you're a very shy person, try to challenge yourself a little bit more. Like, today I'm going to talk to, a different person. Or today I'm going to try to be a little bit more friendly. Today I'm going to try to tell a story. Just try to tell a story, like to a friend of mine. Today I'm going to phone a person that I really like and that I haven't talked to in a long time. So just try to challenge yourself, and you're going to see that you're going to get great results after it, just like I did. And I'm still working on it, but I feel like I've improved a lot, and I'm doing a lot better now, which is great, right? So this is my, this is basically the video. This is what I wanted to talk about. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully you've been able to get some out of it. The coffee's cold now, but I'm still going to drink it anyway. But I hope it's been informative. Don't forget to like the video, to hit subscribe button. It helps a lot. Like, I appreciate it. I'm definitely going to catch you guys next time. In the meantime, have a great day and start working on that confidence. Thank you very much.